Hello loves, all my beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining me here again today. I am back with another pick a card reading, and for today's message, we're asking the universe, why is this person hurting me? So whether you're in separation with this person or you're still currently in connection, but you feel like you've been wronged in some way, we are asking spirits, why is this person hurting me? What lessons can we take from this experience, and what can we do moving forward? So let's get started into your reading. As always, I'd like to start with a simple singing bowl meditation. If you would like to join me with the meditation, you are very much welcome to do so. But if you want to just jump right ahead into the reading, you can also do that. I will put all the timestamps for the card selections and your groups below, so you can jump right into that. But if you want to join me with the meditation, feel free to take a comfortable position. You can sit down or you can lay down if you want to, whatever you feel most called to. I am sorry if you can hear the traffic outside. It's a busy day today. You can probably also hear Kenzo just moving around the room because he's here with me. But just let that fade into the background. Take a comfortable position. Take a deep breath in. Slowly breathe out. Let all your thoughts and worries melt into the background. And listen to the vibration. Feel the vibrations rising in your body. Take a deep breath in. Slowly breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Slowly breathe out. And feel the vibrations. Take a deep breath in, slowly breathe out, and no need to rush, but you can slowly open your eyes and join me back into the room. So for today's group, we have 3 crystals that you can choose from. We have the clear quartz, very beautiful, and we also have the amethyst. And we also have the fluorite. So we have clear quartz for group number 1, amethyst for group number 2, and fluorite for group number 3. All the timestamps will be down in the description below, and I will see you on the reading. Hello group number 1, if you choose the clear quartz, then this is the reading for you. And the question today is, why is this person hurting me? So Spirit, why is this person hurting group number 1? Let me just shuffle the card. I like to shuffle on screen because it's just, oh, okay, we have 2 of Cups popping up. Let's shuffle some more cards. We'll get started with your tarot, and then we'll also jump into the oracle card and channeled messages for you to hear about the situation. So from this 2 of Cups here, I do feel that there's a lot of love between you two. I feel like they do care a lot about you. They do love you a lot. That is for sure. But they don't know what to do about the situation as well, and that is the main reason why their behavior comes up as something that is hurtful for you. They don't know how to show their love. Now, let's gain some clarity into the situation, because just because they love you doesn't mean they're allowed to hurt you. Just because you know that they love them doesn't mean that you have to endure that pain that they are causing you. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like with this King of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles is someone that you are expecting them to be. You want someone who is dependable, someone who is reliable, someone who is very responsible in taking an action, someone who can take a lot of things into consideration and come up with a responsible plan about your situation. But this is not how your person is. This is not who they are right now. Their current energy, from what I feel, is the Knight of Swords. So they are trying really hard. They are trying really hard to be that person for you and for themselves as well. But they are still falling short from that. Because like to become this King of Pentacles energy, to become someone who can be dependable 24/7, to become someone who you can look up to, someone who you can depend on for any situation in your life, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of resources, and it takes a lot of emotional maturity, which your person doesn't have yet. Doesn't mean that they're not going to have it, but right now, in their current energy, they don't have that yet. They are still in this Knight of Swords energy. They are still learning, group number one. They are still learning to be that person for you and for themselves. So they still have a lot of thinking to do. They still have a lot of experience that they need to have for themselves before and if ever they are ready to become this King of Pentacles. Because right now that is not who they are, and they can be that kind of person, but they might not choose to become that kind of person either if along the way they decide that that's not what is best for them. Because we also need to consider what is best for them as well, not only what is best for us. So I do feel like a lot of the reason why you feel hurt by this person is really a lot to do with expectations and how much they are willing to give. You are expecting them to become that person right now, and they are trying, but they might not have all the resources and all the experience that they need to become this person yet, or they feel in their heart that is too much problem for them to go through, to put in the extra effort to become someone that someone else is expecting them to become, instead of going through their journey along the way, just as how things unfold. And we also have the Knight of Cups as well. So the Knight of Cups is someone who is really longing for love as well. So I do feel that they also feel that you are pulling away from them. And the more you pull away from them, the more anxious they become, and the further away they become from becoming this King of Pentacles that you want them to be. Because they do feel a lot of love for you, that is for sure, but they are not the person that you think you need right now. They are still in that Knight energy, and with two Knights coming up here, the energy of the Knight is someone who is young, who is on top of their life, someone who is ready to explore their world, ready to explore themselves. So this, I feel like they're in the current energy of their life where they really want to take their time in exploring the options that they have, including their options around their identity, about what they want to do with their life, about what person they want to become, and about this relationship as well. And if you are someone who is, and if you are very much eager to settle down right now, then this person might not be ready for that yet, because they still have a lot of learning that they need to do. They still have a lot of exploring that they need to do. We have two other cards here. We're going to open them now. What else do we need to know about why this person is hurting group number 1? Yes, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Rods. So I always see the 9 of Rods as a card of preparation, because there is something big that is coming up in the next step of your journey. And with this 10 of Pentacles here, I see a legacy. I see a big family, a lasting future together, and that is what you want to create with them, and that is also what they want with you. I feel like group number 1, I feel like this energy is reflected from both you and your person. You both want to have this healthy connection. You both want to grow old together, build a family together, and live the rest of your life together. But because we also have the 2 Knights energy coming up before, I feel like even though that is what they want and they are sure that they want that, right now they are not ready to settle down for that yet. Doesn't mean they're not ever going to be ready, but it just means that for right now, the more you expect them to settle down, the more you expect them to get their shit together right now, the more anxious they're going to become, and the more it's going to come crumbling down. Because if you can see from this 9 of Rods here, they are preparing. It's not that they're not doing anything. They are preparing in their own way. They are preparing in their own pace, and this might be different from you and your own pace and your own preparation. And you can see from his face, he is very determined here. He is very the person in the card, he's very determined, and he is really taking this seriously. But you can also see a lot of fear and anxiety from his face. He feels that you can see that he feels under a lot of pressure, even though he is there willingly. He wants to do this, but he is under a lot of pressure in creating this preparation and preparing for this 10 of Pentacles moment that will come with a lot of challenges before you can actually be in that situation. So Spirit, what can we learn about this situation? I'm going to take some more card for you. What can we learn from this situation? I'm going to take 3 more tarot for you and some oracle card. What can we learn about the situation? I'll start with the oracle first. We have Weeping Wound, you are not your wound, and Creative Power, release your alchemical energy into your world. You have Weeping Wound and Creative Power. Now before I read that, I also want to open your tarot cards as well. We have the 9 of Swords, so the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. So what learning can we take from this situation? I feel like this situation is hurting not only you but also your person as well. From this 9 of Swords, I feel like this is something both you and them are thinking about a lot. And by thinking, I mean like it is always in the back of your mind, and you kept thinking about it, like trying to figure out a way to find a solution, trying to figure out what you need to do, but you kept feeling burdened with the situation. Like this situation it might be giving you a lot of nightmare, maybe for some of you, might be giving you a lot of anxiety, giving you a lot of negative emotions because of the situation. But with this Ace of Cups here reflecting also with the 2 of Cups, I do still feel a lot of love between you and your person. But from the Magician here, I do feel like this lesson that we also need to hear, the message that we need to hear about the situation is sometimes just because 2 persons love each other so much doesn't mean it is the right time for them to move forward. sometimes we need to be patient in taking a closer look into our situation. What can we have? What are our resources? Where are we in our step of the journey? I think that's very important to acknowledge where you are in the journey, where they are in the journey, and whether going together, whether moving along together with this person is the best path for you to take right now. And what I mean by that doesn't mean that you have to be in separation to move forward with more ease, but maybe sometimes you also need to respect each other's spaces so you can both grow in your own pace, in your own way, where you both need to go first. Because I do still feel a lot of beautiful energy from here. And especially with this creative power here, release your alchemical energy into the world with this person in the person in the card holding a pregnant womb. I feel like that's where you are right now. Maybe you're probably not pregnant, but you could be. You're probably not biologically pregnant, but you could be pregnant with ideas. And what I mean by that is the womb or the sacral chakra, whether you identify as a female or a male, whether you have a biologically female body or a male body. When we're talking about the sacral chakra, we're talking about the divine womb. That's the source of our creativity. That's the source of our creation. That's the source of things that we can create and put out into the world. And I do feel a lot of potential energy from you coming from your sacral chakra, and you have a lot that you are looking forward to share with the world, but you are feeling held back because your energy is poured into overthinking about the situation, while actually if you just sorry for number one, I got cut off there because I had to change my battery. So we were talking about your creative potential. I feel like if you just let go a bit of the situation, just let your person have their own space, and especially let you have your own space, you can actually let go of this wound. You can actually let go of this anxiety and this overthinking, so you can focus more on your creation power and the power of the creative power that you have within you and what you can share with the world. So group number one, what else can we do about the situation? What can we do to take care of ourselves? And what can we do about the situation in a way that is for this person best and highest good? For group number one, we have red, forgive. So from this card, I feel like it would be good for you to learn to forgive your person. And when I say that, I don't mean that in a way to validate your feeling or invalidate that they have hurt you, but it's just if we keep this grudge within our heart, if we keep thinking about the situation in a very negative way. So with red here, forgive, it is an invitation for you to forgive your person. Because if you keep holding on to that wound, you keep holding on to that sorrow, you keep holding on to that anxiety and fear of why does this person keep hurting me, the only person that you are hurting over and over again is yourself. So I feel like the first step in your journey in order to forgive, to move forward and feel happiness again is to first forgive them and then forgive yourself for being in this situation. And for your self card, we have clear your energy field and connect with crystals. So with clear your energy field, again, I think it resonates with the other messages saying that you need your space right now, and your person needs their space right now, because to force your growth to be in the same pace and in the same direction right now is just not good for both you and them. We cannot force them to become what we want them to be, and it's not healthy for us as well to keep giving up and giving out our energy to them for them to be able to keep up with us. So clear your energy field. This is time to take that energy back into yourself instead of giving it away to your person all the time. This is time that you clear your energy field from your person, not in a bye, go, you have to go way. I mean, like, if you want to do that, that's your call. I know you know what's best for you, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But at least just clear the energy from the clear your field from the heavy energy that's been going on in this connection, so you can focus on your highest vibrational self. And this connect with crystal, I feel like crystals are something very beautiful, something look at that. Like, look at your crystal. It's a very beautiful, glistening crystal quartz. So if you are someone who works a lot with crystal, I do encourage you to spend more time with your crystal practice. But if you're not, there are also a lot of other ways that you can work with crystal. It doesn't have to be literal crystal. You can also be having fun with your jewelry or with your accessories, and just feeling yourself feeling good in accessorizing, and just surrounding yourself with pretty things, with beautiful things around you, because you deserve I feel that you deserve that luxury to have your space surrounded by beautiful things, which on this card here is represented with the crystal. Okay, so we're gonna take some channeled messages from your person. Is there anything that your person wants to say to you about this connection? What does Group 1's person want to tell Group 1 about the situation? What do their person want to tell Group 1 about this situation? I'm so excited about this deck because this is actually a new deck that I just created, just with some pieces of paper and a marker that I write with for some channeled messages. Oh, it says you make me smile, and we have the element of water. So there's a lot of emotion there. There's a lot of love there. Every time they see you, you make them smile, and they think your smile is very beautiful. Why do I want to cry? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know, it makes me really tear up. I feel like, oh god, okay. I will fight for this. I enjoy the time we spent together, and I feel so blessed to have you in my life. So your person really loves you a lot, Group number 1, and they will fight for this. And we already saw it from the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Rods, that they are really trying to fight for this. You really make them smile, and they really love the way you smile, and they think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. They feel so blessed to have you in their life. They feel you are such a beautiful person, and it hurts them. It hurts them to know that they are hurting you with their action, with their behavior, because they really enjoy the time you spend together. They would rather fight hard. They would rather sacrifice a lot rather than having to lose you, because they really want to keep you in their life as see some more messages from your person. I don't want you to see this side of me. Please give me some space to breathe. So whatever that they did, whatever they've been doing to you that caused you this harm, I feel that your person is really, really sorry. They don't want you to see that person, that they don't want you to see that side of them. They're very sorry that you need to see them acting that way, and they need some space to breathe. As I've mentioned before, they need to process this on their own first, and doesn't mean they're gonna leave you. They will keep fighting for this. As long as you want to fight for this, they will keep fighting for this, but they have their own pace, they have their own way, and right now what they need is a space to breathe, so they can recalibrate their action, they can see the situation more clearly, and they can move forward with more clarity after this. So that's the message that we have for you. Group number 1, thank you so much for joining this reading. I hope that helps you in some way. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is just a general reading. Please don't let a strange lady on the internet tell you what you need to do with your life. Trust your own intuition, trust your own knowing, and just take this as it resonates. And if you want to do a more private reading to go deeper into your situation, I'm always happy to do so. I'm always open to do a private reading. All the information is on the description below. And thank you so much for joining me. See you again next time. Bye-bye. Hello group number 2, welcome to the reading. If you pick this beautiful amethyst crystal, then this is the reading for you. Let me just get started with shuffling your card. Group number 2, I'm gonna put these other cards away first, okay? Group number 2, so why are their person hurting group number 2? Why are their person hurting group number 2? Okay, so hello group number 2. If you pick this beautiful amethyst crystal, then this is reading for you. So let's start with your reading. I'm just shuffling your card. Why is this person hurting group number 2? Let's take some more cards. I'm gonna shuffle that again. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like right now you are not their priority, and that is why they are hurting you, because they are focused on a lot of other things in their life at the moment. It could be their career, it could be their family, it could be another situation that needs their attention more. But I feel like that is why they are hurting you. I feel like because they are not really taking as much attention at you at the moment, because they have a lot on their mind and you're not on top of their mind at the moment. That is why they didn't realize that they've been hurting you, group number 2. Let's take a look into some more of your card to see, to gain some more clarity in this situation. What is going on in this connection? Why is this person hurting you? So I feel the energy of, for a lot of you, I feel like you guys are not together, or if you are together, you are not talking to each other, at least not talking intensely, or not talking about the stuff that matters. Maybe you only talk to say hello, good night, goodbye, but you don't really talk about what's happening in your situation. I feel like from both you and their energy, I don't see a lot of sadness here. So even though you're hurting, I feel like you're kind of in a state of, I know where things are and I'm not really pushing it anymore. With this Two of Rods here, I can feel that you both are ready to just go along in your own way. You're just ready to just leave the situation behind, whether that means living separately, or whether that means to leave this particular situation. It could be different for each of you. It could be take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but that's what I'm feeling. But you are not ready to make any decision yet, whether you or them. So I feel like a lot of why this is really hurting you is because there is no decision here, because no one wants to take the first step yet. You both have one foot out of the door, but no one wants to say no one wants to say the word first. No one wants to be the first to say I'm leaving. But you both already have one foot out of the door. You both already are very fed up with the situation and you just want to leave. And I don't feel a lot of sadness here. I just feel a lot of longing. I feel a lot of, I want to spend my time with something more meaningful, and that is not this. I want to spend my time for something meaningful, and that is not this. You have all the world waiting for you from this, the World card here, and the Two of Wands or Two of Rods here. You can see this person is holding a globe in their hand, and they are ready to take the world by their hand. They are ready to experience what the world has to offer, especially with the World card here as well. They know that the world is there for us. They are ready to step out into the world, but they are being held back by this connection. You are being held back by this connection because nobody wants to be the first to say I'm leaving. Nobody wants to be the first to say I don't think this is working out anymore. Let's take some more clarity into your cards. We have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Tower, and oh my god, we have the Eight of Cups. So all these cards here are reflecting the energy of leaving, and I don't feel a lot of course there's going to be sadness with any separation, but it's not in such a heartbreaking way that you're not going to be able to yes, Kenzo. Kenzo is sleeping under me. I think he just had a bad dream because he was moving all. It's okay, honey, I'm here. Yeah. So with this Tower moment here, it really confirms that something about this connection needs to end. Something about the pattern in this connection needs to end, and that doesn't mean you guys need to separate, but I think for a lot of you, you know that separation is needed, whether a separation for good or a separation for just at the moment, because you both need to transform. You both are ready to spread your wings and fly into the world and jump into the next chapter in your journey. You are ready for that Tower moment. But nobody wants to be the first to move yet. Nobody wants to be the first to step out into the door, because you are afraid of what is waiting for you out there. Because right here inside it feels warm, it feels cozy, you are being loved, you are being hugged, you have all your loved ones around you, you are in your comfortable you are in your comfort zone, you are in a comfortable position, you are happy, you think you are happy right now. So you don't want to step outside because you don't know what's waiting out there, because you see from the window that there is rain out there, there is snow out there, and you don't want to step into the rain not knowing whether you're going to survive the storm or not. But with this Eight of Cups here, you can see from this Eight of Cups, all the cups are empty. I feel like all the cups are empty. So whatever is there in this connection, whatever is there for you to take from this relationship, from this connection, it's already empty. You've already taken what you need to take from this experience. You've already given your all, and you've already taken your all, and this is time for you to move away. You cannot keep waiting around for the empty cup to be filled again. You need to actually take the action to move and find a new cup that still has some water inside, or go outside and find a new source of water to fill your cup back again, because your cup is already empty, and we cannot live in an empty cup. What lesson can we take from this situation? Group number 2, what lessons do we need to take from this situation? What lesson can group 2 take from this situation? We have the Ace of Rods, we have the Eight of Rods, and we have the Page of Swords. You are a flower ready to bloom, group number 2. You are a seed planted on the ground, and you are ready to bloom into a beautiful flower, or you are ready to grow into a beautiful, strong, big tree. But you are never gonna grow into this beautiful tree if you don't allow yourself to. This is only a potential. You have all the world in your hand. You are ready to take the world by your hand, but you cannot let the world, you cannot wait around to just wait around waiting for the world to give you that opportunity. You need to take it for yourself. The wands or the rods is about the element of fire, and you have to tap into that fire within you and use that energy to fuel yourself and to move forward. But there is going to be a lot of hardships along the way with this Eight of Rods here. Of course, with your Tower moment, everything, once you make that decision, once you finally say to yourself, okay, this is done, okay, I'm ready to move now, then everything is going to come crumbling down very quickly, and everything is going to come at you very quickly, whether as challenges or as blessings. Everything is coming for you, both the challenges and the blessings, and that is very exciting. And you are going to be starting with your Page of Swords moment of defending yourself, of preparing to learn and grow, to take this opportunity to grow into the person that you are meant to become. But you are never gonna be able to take that if you don't give yourself the chance. And I feel like the situation that you have with your person is holding not only you back, but also your person back. So it is time for you to make a decision. What do you want to do about the situation? Okay, I'm going to take an oracle card. What can we do about the situation for group number 2? What can we do about the situation? We have Mirror. Treat your body like the palace that it is. So I feel like whatever you're feeling is also what your person is feeling. If you feel trapped in a situation, they also feel trapped in a situation. If you feel you're not moving forward in this connection, they feel they're not moving forward in the connection. If you feel like you want to let go, they also feel like they want to let go. If you feel like you want to fight for this, they also feel like they want to fight for this. So whatever you're feeling is mirrored by your person. And treat your body like the palace that it is a reminder for you to listen to your own inner judgment and And be brave enough to admit to yourself what it is that you actually need. How do you actually feel about this connection? Because I feel like deep down, you already have that answer, but you are not ready to accept that yet. As I mentioned before, you already have one foot out of the door, but nobody wants to be the first to leave yet. We have home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Sharing, there is giving and receiving and giving. And empty, the ending and beginning lie at the either side of the same door. So emptied, I feel like this is the time for you to empty. The vessel that you are holding right now is already empty. So it is time for you to move forward. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So you are at the end of your journey with this connection here, and I feel like they already know that too. So it is your choice. Do you want to stay here with this emptiness, or do you want to step outside and start a new journey with your life? And with sharing and home, I feel a confirmation. I feel an encouragement from the Spirit to let you know that when you step outside, you will find your new home again, and you don't have to leave in contempt. I think your situation with your person, you are in a lot of pain, you are hurting a lot right now, but that's because nobody wants to admit to themselves what is actually happening in this connection. So I feel like sharing what you feel about this, sharing honestly about what you feel about the situation with your person is something that's going to be helpful for you. I feel like even if you separate, you can stay friends. You can definitely stay friends and still be in each other's life, but just in a different kind of connection, because I do still feel a lot of respect for each other here. I do feel still a lot of care for one another here, but just not in the way that they used to be. So I feel like both you and this connection needs to transform for you to find your new home. And that's the message from the Spirit about your situation. Now I'm gonna go into your channeled messages. Let's see, what does your person want to say to you if they have the chance. What do group 2's person want to say to them if they are given the chance to talk about the situation? The cards that comes up for you is, all of the cards that comes up for you is the same card as group number 1, but the energy is very different. It says, I will fight for this, but then it is followed by the card maybe. So they say they want to fight for this, but they are also not sure. And I think it's also coming from you as well. You say you want to fight for this, but maybe you're still not sure. You are not sure. I feel like you say you want to fight for this because you feel there are a lot of things that you have gone through together. With this card, I feel so blessed to have you in my life. I do feel like they really care a lot about you. You really care a lot about them, and you have mutual respect for each other. But you both need space. Please give me space to breathe. You are not growing again. You are not growing anymore when you stay in such a confined space together. So I will fight for this, but only maybe. So they're not sure if they want to fight for this as well. Let's see some more messages from your person. What else do they want to say to you? What else, Spirit? What else do group 2's person want to say to them? Okay, ooh, a lot of cards coming up. I feel like, there are a lot of things your person wants to tell you, group number 2. We have, I cannot forgive you, but you make my heart flutter, but no. So there are a lot of conflicting messages here. Like, I feel like you are staying in this connection, they are staying in this connection because of what you have been through and not the potential of where this connection can go. Because it says here, I cannot forgive you even though you make my heart flutter, but still no. So no, we cannot stand for this anymore. No, I cannot forgive myself if we keep going on like this. I cannot forgive you if things go sideways just because we keep trying to fight for this when we are not supposed to anymore. Even though I do admit that you did make my heart flutter, you did make me happy, I did feel blessed to have you in my life. I learned a lot of things with you. I learned a lot of things through my journey with you, and I feel so blessed to have that experience. But no, I cannot forgive myself and I cannot forgive you if we keep going on like this. I don't want to do this anymore even though you make me smile. So I want to do it right this time. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like we shouldn't be doing this anymore. But I do admit that you do make me smile. So again, all the messages keep conflicting because they are respecting you for the time you spent together. They are honoring that. They don't, just because you are in a difficult situation right now doesn't mean it erased all the happy memories from their mind, because you did make them smile, you make them smile, and you still make them smile sometimes. But no, I don't want to do this anymore. It's time for us to move forward. I want to do it right this time. This is time we make our choice to do something right this time, because whether we stay in this situation, no. I want to do it right this time. I want to build a connection that is my home for me this time. I don't think this can go on anymore. I love you just the way you are. I want to spend the rest of my days with you. With the element of water here. So they don't want to change you, and they honor you for who you are, and they do want to spend the rest of their days with you. They say they want to spend the rest of their days with you, but they still need some space, and they are still not sure whether it's a good thing to fight for this or not. So I do feel they still care a lot for you, mostly because of the memories you've spent together. But in terms of current energy and potential energy, they also see how things will just go worse if you keep doing as you do right now. So I feel like if communication is something that is possible for you, I think it is time for you to have an honest conversation with them about what you want to do with the situation. It could mean separation for you, a friendly separation in which you can still be in each other's life, just in a different kind of connection. Yes, I want to spend the rest of my days with you, so they still want to have you in their life, and they want you to just stay the way you are. They don't want to change you, they don't want to change this connection, but they don't want to do this anymore. They want to do it right this time. This is time that you both build a relationship, a romantic relationship that is meant for you, and let this relationship with them evolve to become a different kind of relationship that is more healthy for you, that will bring more love and joy and blessings to both you and their life. And that's all I have to say for you, group number 2. That was a very powerful reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't let just don't let a random lady on the internet tell you what you need to do with your life. You trust your own knowing, trust your own intuition in making your decision. And if you want to go deeper into your situation, I'm always happy to offer a private reading. All the information will be down in the description below. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and see you again on our next reading. Bye bye. Hello group number 3, thank you so much for joining me on this reading. If you pick group number 3, which is the crystal fluoride, then this is the reading for you. So let's just clear the energy first. Okay, group number 3, Spirit, tell us spirits, why are their person hurting them? Why are their person hurting group number 3? Why is their person hurting group number 3? Spirit, tell us, why is this person hurting group number 3? I'm gonna get started with your tarot cards, and then we're gonna also clarify with some oracle cards and some channeled messages later in the reading. We'll take some cards for you first. Let me just shuffle that. So group number 3, why is your person hurting you? We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the 2 of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. I feel a lot of similar energy from group number 2 on your group as well, group number 3. I'm sure the situation is going to be different once we dig deeper into the reading, but you might want to check out group number 2 as well. But I do feel like the reason they are hurting you is because they'd rather focus themselves on something else right now. With this Knight of Pentacles here, I think that they have a career that they want to pursue, or a family that they need to take care of. It could be a third party situation. Third party doesn't always mean that they are cheating with someone else. Third party could mean friends, could mean family, could mean a situation as well, could mean that they are from what I see here, they are focusing a lot of their energy on this third party situation. This could be their career, their family, or their life in general. That does not concern you. With the 2 of Pentacles here, I do feel like they do have a lot on their mind at the moment. They are juggling everything, but you don't see that. If you see this person, they are holding 2 Pentacles in their hand and just moving them, finding the balance, but they are in a state of calm, even though in the background you can see the sea raging and the ship just trying to get through the waves, to the motion, to the powerful wave. So from what I see here, I feel without you realizing, without you noticing, because maybe they don't tell you, or maybe they are just that good at taking care of their problem, you don't see that they are actually struggling. They are struggling a lot right now, and it is also reflected with the 3 of Pentacles here, that a person who is so focused on their work, and they don't really look to their left or right. They don't look to who is around them. So even if someone passed by looking at their work and say, oh, your work looks beautiful, they probably wouldn't notice because they're just so focused on their work. So I feel like that is the energy of your person right now. They are not thinking about you. They are not really they are not putting a lot of their attention on you, because they have a lot on their plate right now, and they are just so focused on keeping that balance together and making sure that they deliver their work as best as they can. And with the Ace of Swords here, again, this is a card about thoughts, sometimes about creativity as well, but also about communication, about saying what they need to say. So I do feel like your person is quite a practical person. They will say what they need to say. They will. They're not a sentimental kind of person who will take consideration how people might feel before they say what they need to say. They will just say it out loud. And I'm sorry, we have Kenzo here. I think he just woke up from his nap and he's getting a bit restless. Kenzo, don't laugh. Okay, yeah, go back to sleep. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was saying before. Your person is not the sentimental kind who will take into consideration how other people would feel before they say something to them. So this could be why they ended up hurting you with their words or their action, because they didn't mean to, but they didn't take into account that you might feel hurt. They might not realize that that could be something that would be hurtful for you. Let's take a look some more into your situation. We have the Temperance and we have the Six of Pentacles. So the message from the Spirit here is to be patient about the situation, to be patient with your person. It is also asking us, is this a pattern or this is only happening this one time? Because if it is a repeating pattern, then there is something that we need to do about the situation. But if it is something that only happens right now, that only starts to happen right now, it's probably just because they are very tired at the moment, so they don't have a lot of energy to put into effort of making sure you are not being hurt. Doesn't mean it's okay for them to do so, but that's just kind of how Spirit explain why they do what they do. So if you don't want to work for this, it says to be patient about the situation and to have an open heart, to be the first to reach out and ask them, is there anything that I can help you with? Because I feel like they do need that at the moment, even though they might not realize that they need help, or even though they don't want to admit that they need help, but they do actually need some help. And this help can come in a lot of ways. It can come in a practical way of you actually helping their work, if it is something that you also have an expertise on. But it can also be as simple as being there for them, or as simple as just giving them the space that they need for them to finish what they need to do. What else do we need to know about the situation? I see the Ten of Cups here as the future energy and the Knight of Swords as the current one. So I see that you have a potential of a beautiful connection with them. So whether you are already in union or not, I do feel the potential of this growing into a beautiful relationship in the future. But right now, that's not the current energy that we're in. We're currently in energy of the Knight of Swords, where we are still struggling to get into that balance. We are struggling to find the right way to communicate. We are still finding the right balance of what we need to prioritize and what not. And it comes from both you and them as well. Like, you both need to figure out what is most important for you in your life right now. Because I feel like for both of you, this connection is very important, but it's not urgent. As in, just because we are not taking care of it right now doesn't mean it's not important. It can wait. That's the word that I keep hearing from the Spirit. Be patient, it can wait. Be patient, it can wait. So if you're already in a relationship with this person, give your person some space to take care of their situation, and reach out to help them if you're in a position to do so. But if you are not currently in a relationship, I feel it's best to not push things right now. It's best to let the divine timing work for you, because your time to be in union with this person is not right now. Doesn't mean you cannot be in the future. It is totally possible, but it's also possible that along the way, if you are not currently already in a relationship with this person, it is totally possible that by giving him his space, giving them their space, you will. I'm sorry, I jumped into pronoun. I didn't mean to do that. This is a general reading. It could be for a woman or a man, or just ignore if I keep slipping into pronouns. So if you're not currently in a union with them, I think Spirit is telling you that it's best to let the divine timing work, because you might reconnect with this person again sometime in the future where you're both in a more stable space, or you will actually find a new arrangement or a new person that will bring you more happiness and more clarity into your life. So what can we learn from this situation, Spirit? What can Group 3 learn from this situation? Let me shuffle some more cards for you, and I will also start to get into your oracle card. What can we learn about this situation? We have Feather. Think first before you judge. I feel a lot of impatience from you here, and it's also reflected in the Knight of Swords here. You are both in your own path to create your own life, but you are impatient to put a name into this relationship, or to make a decision for this relationship where it's not time yet. Spirit keeps telling me it's not time yet. Have patience. Wait. Have patience. Wait. It's not time yet. Trust the divine timing. Feather. Think first before you judge. I think it's very important for you to stop back and reflect more objectively about the situation, more objectively about what you actually need and what you actually expect from this person. Is this thing that you are expecting, is it really something that you can ask from this person or not? Because I feel like they might not actually be able to give you what you want, and they don't. And yeah. Let's take a look some more into your card. We have Perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently, and we have Wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. So I feel like by not forcing ourselves into action, we are actually gonna be given the opportunity to see things with better perspectives, to see things with more clarity, and you will actually find that what you need is not here along the way. It is that you will find what you need somewhere else, and you will actually find what you want and what will make you happy somewhere else, not in this connection. Honey. Oh God, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Devil, and we have the Empress. So the universe is ready to give you abundance. The universe is ready to give you a lot of blessings and love and joy coming your way, but it cannot give you that if you keep being stuck in this connection, because there's nothing holding you back anymore. You are holding back because you're just so afraid to let go, because you want this relationship, even though you're not sure if you're gonna get what you want from this or not, just because you want it, and you get consumed by that want. You get consumed by that ego of wanting to have this thing that you know you cannot have, and you shouldn't have, and you don't need to have, because Spirit wants you to have something else, something bigger, something that will bring you more love, blessings, and joy. And it is not here in this situation. It might not be here in this connection. So why keep forcing it? Why keep holding on to the coins that you no longer have? Why keep holding on to something that is not meant for you anymore? If by holding back you're only closing the doors to all the joy and happiness and blessings that the universe is ready to offer you. So I'm gonna take a self-care card into some information of what we can do right now to get into the right state of mind. We have make an altar, we have abundance planning, and we have connect with your ancestors. So make an altar. I feel like it's very important. An altar can be anything. It can be a place of worship. If you are in an organized religion, it can be a place of worship. It can be just a space in your room where you dedicate that space to pray or to reconnect or to meditate or to just do some spiritual practice. And an altar could also be your own vessel, your own body. Your body is your altar. So this card is an invitation to go back to where you feel more at peace, to go back to your safe space where you can let go of your worries and your anxiety and your toxic thoughts, and to be raw with yourself, and to be raw with yourself, to be honest with yourself about everything that you've experienced, to put it into the altar and let the universe guide you along the way with how you can move forward with the situation. And with the connect with the ancestors here, oh my god, I get chills just from seeing these ladies with the third eye bright open. I feel it's very important for you to reconnect with your spirit guides, or if you're not the kind of spiritual person who is in contact with your spirit guides, you can also talk to someone you trust. It could be your parents, it could be your friends, it could be someone you trust, could be a therapist, a professional, could also be your loved ones around you to help you find some clarity into this situation. Because I do feel with the third eye here being shown very clearly that, and also the devil card before as well, I do feel like you are stuck in this situation. You are stuck in this feeling of being hurt because you are not seeing things as it is, because you are still focused on a lot of your own thoughts in your head telling you how you need to feel about the situation, your thoughts telling you what this situation is, even though that's not what it actually is. So I think it's really important for you to reconnect with people that you trust to help you see things more objectively, to challenge how you see the situations, to challenge your expectations of the situations. And I hope that will help you find some clarity. And with this abundance planning here, I do feel like it will be very helpful to put everything into a journal, to put everything into writing. You can write on paper, you can write on your phone or your laptop, whatever, but put it all into writing or into a drawing or into a graphic. But let out all your thoughts, let out all your feelings and your expectations about this connection, and put it all out into the paper and slowly reorganize that. Now you can do this yourself, or you can also ask your ancestors or your therapist or someone that you trust to help you with reorganizing these thoughts. So so something like a cognitive behavioral therapy would be very helpful for you, or just a lot of journaling, I feel, will be very helpful for you to just help you reorganize your thoughts, to help you gain some clarity first into your thoughts, how you see the situation, and then it will help you gain some clarity into how you see the situation. And I want to take into some channeled messages for you as well, messages from your person, but I feel like we don't need to dig too deeply about this channeled messages. But I still want to do it anyway because I did do it for group number 1 and group number 2, so I don't want you to feel left out with your channeled messages. What does group 3 persons want you to hear? But disclaimer, I feel Spirit is telling me to give you a disclaimer that please take this with a grain of salt. You don't need to put your life on hold for what this person has to say. You don't need to keep in chain of your thoughts with this person. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is telling me that what is most important for you is to process this for you and not just for how you want this connection to go, but better to focus on your own growth rather than on this connection. Okay, the message first, I'm not sure how I feel about all of this. So I feel that even your person is not sure what's going on here. Why are you asking so much from them? Why are you expecting so much from them? They don't know how to feel about this. What is happening here? What is happening here? I'm not sure what is happening here. That's what I'm hearing from your person. What else does their person want to say to them? I enjoy the time you spend together. You are so amazing. You are like a goddess to me. Are you thinking of me like I'm thinking of you? So sometimes your person will put you in a pedestal. They do enjoy the time you spend together, and they think you are very amazing. You are very amazing. Are you thinking of me like I'm thinking of you? I feel like from this card here, it's more of a challenging themselves to ask, do they see this connection the way I see this connection? Because I feel there's a discrepancy there. I feel like, okay, I'll take some tarot cards to clarify this because I want to know how does this person see this connection? Why is there so much confusion here, even though they think very highly of you? They think you are so amazing. You want to stay in this connection but with a devil energy, with an unhealthy, I don't want to let go kind of way. Why? Why are these cards coming up this way for the group number 3? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone who is very patient in giving themselves or their loved one a space to heal. Sorry, I got cut off there from my camera. So Queen of Cups, I feel someone who is very caring, a lot of you might be an empath or someone who is very sensitive about other people's emotion. And I feel like Spirit is telling me that you deserve a better situation. Again, these words keep ringing in my head. Have patience. Have patience. Have patience. Group number 3. They think you are so amazing. You are sorry, may put you in a pedestal of you are such a goddess to me. And they see you as a queen of cups, someone who is very sensitive, who is very caring, someone who is very beautiful. And they are thinking of you, and they want to show this to you, but they're not sure. And they are asking themselves, do they see me the way that I see them? And they do enjoy the time we spend together. And that's about it for the message from your person. But Spirit keep telling me to have patience, have patience. And have patience and find clarity into the situation, because Spirit is telling me that you deserve better from this relationship. You deserve better for your life, and Spirit is ready to give you that, but you need to be ready to let go of something first before the universe will give you that. And that's about it for the message for you, group number 3. I'm sorry it's a bit all over the place. I hope you can find some clarity in the message. And as always, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't let a strange lady on the internet tell you what you need to do with your life. Always trust your own knowing and your own inner guidance when you make a decision in your life. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to go deeper into your situation with me, I'm always happy to do a private reading. Feel free to see the information in the description below to book a private reading. And thank you again for joining me. See you again next time. Bye bye.